Good morning, everybody. This is Sunday morning. I think a little after 10. Labor Day weekend. Crackers Crazy Living coming. Part 2. I think I just, excuse me. I think I just swallowed a gnat or something. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Crackers Crazy Living here. Doing part 2 of smoking my ribs for Labor Day Monday lunch with the family. Getting my smoker ready right here. As you can kind of see, I'm getting my smoker ready to go. So I'm just going to show you how I get this prepped up. I am going to go get my ribs right now out of the other refrigerator and get them sitting here on the table, so at least they can be getting to room temperature, because I forgot to take them out before I left for church. So I will be right back. Okay, I got my ribs sitting out. They smell really, really good with that new rub that I got, that Kinder rub. There's no flies or bugs out really this morning, so I'm just going to leave them sit here to kind of like just warm up a little bit while I am getting my smoker ready to go. One thing about prepping your smoker is just getting all the old ash out of there. Cleaning out my pan for my for my wood. I'm gonna go get me some wood chunks. I've got my drip pan here with hot water in it. And I have to see, yeah, I need to go get me another rack, because I have 2, 4, 6, 8 half racks, because I had to cut them in half. So I only have 3, 2, 4, 6. I gotta go find my 4th rack to put in my smoker, and I'll go get my wood, and then I'll show you what I'm using and how I'm using it. I'll be right back. Okay. Man, I'm huffing and puffing because it is hot down here. It is just hot, and I'm in the shade pretty much. All right, so what I'm going to use today, because this rub had brown sugar, molasses, and peach in it, I'm going to use my peach smoking wood. I'll try that. And I'm going to just probably finish off the rest of what I have in here. This is a combination of apple, hickory, and oak. I'd like to do a combo. These are chips. Normally I don't use wood chips because the chips burn up so fast. I like wood chunks. But this is all I have in this peach is chips. Now these chips are not as fine as the other chips. The other ones are smaller than that. So you know what? I'm just going to do a small handful of this mixture. I'm going to do mostly peach. So I'm just going to pour a bunch of them in my smoker here. I probably put too much wood in my smoker. The smoking pros will probably say, "Oh, you know, you use way too much." But what I like about smoking is you can do it the way you like, and I'll do it the way I like. You know, you can do it any way you want. I do get a lot of my input from YouTube guys that do this a lot. And, you know, you take what you learn into your own account, and you do what you like to do, how you like it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my racks in here. I'm going to put my drip pan. I've got hot water in there. So put this on the bottom. I'm going to slide my racks in. Oops. That one wanted to fall off before I even got it on there. What the heck? Oh, I was saying, what's going on with this? One of my little racks popped off. My holder. I gotta get it in. There you go. Put this in here. Slide that in. It's a messy job, I'll tell you. And my hands get all black and stuff. And I've washed those things, but I didn't wash the racks from the inside. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my ribs. Now they're not too, they're still cold, but they're not ice cold. So I'm going to just lay them on my racks. The seasoning looks really good though. This time go around, I usually have my my internal temperature thermometer thing. Hold on, I gotta move this because this isn't going to be wide enough. I need to adjust this thing. I think this is the first time that I have actually done 2 full racks of meat, which means that's not going to be wide enough for that. 2 full racks of meat, which means 4 pieces. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Which means 4 pieces of, shoot, I'm trying to put this in backwards. Yeah, well, I'm just going to have to make it work, I guess. I usually use my internal thermometer thingy. I'm just going to put the meat on here because I can't squeeze it in there. But I'm not going to use that internal temperature thermometer for my ribs because ribs is kind of hard, because the thermometer will tell me within an hour that my ribs are up to temp, and they're not going to be up to temp. So I think it's just harder because, you know, when you have pieces of rib like this thin, you can't put a probe in there and get an accurate temperature. So I do know, just by doing it now for a few times, that 4 to 6 hours for ribs is good. So now I will leave these in here at 250 on my temperature gauge on the outside of my smoker. For 4 hours, and then I'll come out. You rinse my hands, hold on. And then I'll come out after 4 hours and check on them. I mean, I'll come out periodically and just check for I will check for my water pan to make sure my water pan is still good, to check for the temperature to make sure that my smoker is staying at 225 to 250 is where I like to keep it for ribs. And I'll come out and check it periodically. But I do know from experience now that 4 hours, I'll come out like 2 hours and then 2 hours, 4 hours, and check on them. Maybe pull them out and pull one out or a couple of them out. Check the temperature, because then at that point I like to put them in foil and then put some barbecue sauce on them. I know I have that rub on there, but that rub has penetrated the meat. So I am going to use my homemade peach barbecue sauce to put on these ribs. And then I'm going to serve it with a bowl of peach barbecue sauce off to the side and a bowl of my Like Baby Ray's sauce that I made a few months back. So if anybody wants more sauce to dip their ribs in, they can absolutely do that. So I'm excited about using the peach wood because I haven't done a lot of the peach, and I know it's good. It says it's good for, let me see if it says, it's showing shrimp and sausages and vegetables. Great for fish. Well, it says fish, sausage, and vegetables. It doesn't say anything about pork. So maybe I'll put just a little bit of more of this on there because this one is for pork and beef. So I'll just throw a little bit more of this hickory oak and apple on top. I was hoping the peach would complement with the peach seasoning that I put on it. I've got lots of wood in there now. But I need to go get more wood. I have pecan wood. I have a little bit of hickory left. I don't generally use mesquite because a lot of the smoker people say that mesquite is just way too strong sometimes. I like oak. I like hickory. I had maple, but I don't know if I want maple pork spare ribs with, or maple ribs with peach. You know, peach maple. I'm not sure. Well, you know what? I think my barbecue sauce has maple and peach in it. Oh, well. I should have maybe did that. Peach and maple. Oh, no. Now do I take it out and change it? I could. All right, I'm going to change it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get a paper towel to wipe my face. My chin was just dripping, wringing sweat. I had to go get my lighter for my smoker because my ignition is broke. So I have a peach in here, and I'm going to add some maple. I have maple chunks, or chips. Some of these I got at the hardware store. Some of them I got at Home Depot. Some of them I got at Bass Pro. That's a lot of chips. You know, I'm filling it up because these chips, they burn up so fast. And I know that people say, I don't like using chips because they burn up so fast. I use pieces of wood or chunks because they last longer. Well, I don't have these flavors in chunks. I only have them in chips. So here's my chip pan. It's going to go in my smoker. This was a cast iron pan that I had ruined when I first started cooking on cast iron because I didn't know how to cook on cast iron. And I burnt my pan. So I then since am using it for my smoker. So my chips go down there, my drip pan's right there, and here's all my racks of meat. 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of meat. So I'm going to shut this door. Hold on. I don't want to make you dizzy. Close that door. I'm going to turn this one on. I'm going to turn my gas on. Praying that I have enough fuel. If not, I'll have to take it from my light. There it goes. I always jump when it does that because I just hate that sometimes. I think I have this on high right now, so I'm going to shut that door. Get this thing going. I have learned with these particular kind of smokers that if you turn the gas down too low, then it won't smoke. Like if I turn it way down to low, not medium, but low, it stops smoking. So you want to have it set either on high to medium to keep the smoke going, because I don't want my ribs to get up to 300. 250 is optimum. And I used to think it was lower because that's what I was seeing on these YouTube uh, guys that were doing stuff. They were saying 225, but then some of them say 250 to 300. I'm going to go 250 on mine for 6 hours, 4 hours. Then I'm going to wrap them in foil, and then I'm going to put the sauce on. I'm going to put it back in, and then for like an hour and a half to 2 more hours. And then I will take them out at that point and kind of like unwrap them, leave them on the foil, but just unwrap them and stick them back in. If I can get them back in there with the foil, I will do that. If not, I'll take them off the foil, put them back on the rack, put them back in there for like another half an hour or so, just to kind of get that sauce kind of glazy and kind of dried on there, because that was really good when I did that last time. So that is it for right now. I've got my smoker on. I've got it set. It's on high right now, so I have to let it get up to at 250, and then I'll turn it down, and then that's it. I will make another video. I'll do a part 3 when they come out of the smoker. Getting this done today so I can relax tomorrow, enjoy my family time, eat some good food, and all the work is done and all the sweat is over. And I must really have a labor of love for this stuff, because it is hot. I'm just standing here and the sweat is just dripping off my face. I'm not doing anything, and I'm trying to I'm in the sun right now, but I'm trying to stand. There's a little bit of a breeze coming by, just wafting by here and there. Now, normally when I'm out here grilling or smoking, I'll put my bathing suit on and I will watch my grill. I'll hang out, and then when I get hot, I'll go over to the hose and I will hose off, and then I just sit here in the nice cool. I don't have a swimming pool. Maybe I'll get the slide out for Calvin. Maybe Calvin can come out while I'm doing this stuff out here. Go put my bathing suit on. Set up the slide for him. That would be nice. He hasn't played with the slide in a while. And we can kind of hang out, enjoy the day. They're going to church later. They're not going to church till 4 o'clock. So I'll do a part 3 of the ribs when they come out of the smoker. Have a great day, everybody. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my page if you have not, and enjoy your day today. Okay, God is good always, and enjoy your time. So have a good one, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. See you soon. Bye.